can sometimes just put the finger in the rosin, press it down, and then release. And that is already a pizzicato.
You could either have a natural harmonic on the instrument, this is an A, or I can play the same note with an artificial harmonic, where I stop an A with my thumb, or you can do it with your first finger or whatever finger really, as long as you can stretch a fourth, and then I play a fourth, and I get the same note.
Always remember, when you're composing harmonics, be wary of writing sul tasto, because you've got to be near the antinote to excite these bright sounds.
And Britain wrote very successfully with an open string, a two-handed tremolo. He wrote it for a very specific rhythm.
A seagull.
I hate the seagull effect.
Oh, everyone hates a seagull.
I don't not.
As I move my hand, my finger gets closer to my thumb, so that the harmonic can stay as a glissando pitch, yeah? A regular rising tone. But if you don't change the position, you get what is known as the seagull effect, which I think sounds something like this.
If you put them 1 millimetre apart,
Yeah,
or 1
or
and a
so.
half, what would happen?
In vibrato, you're getting to know the performer's character, and they have their sense of what is good taste. Yes, width and speed. When you vibrate, you try and keep a sense of core to the note. So there is a fundamental chord that's never shifting, and you oscillate on either side of it.
If I play closer to the bridge, you get different harmonics. That's a very strong one. Make the cello sound a little bit maybe like a prepared piano. And then on the other side, which produces quite a brash sound. I don't want a composer just to think, oh, this is possible, so I'm going to do that. I want him to first start up from his own aesthetic position.
If a composer writes something like warm or harsh, on one level it seems like that's quite a nice gift, and they might write harsh. And I might sit there going, is this harsh enough? But then what they had in mind was an ascending technique, a sul pont or something like that. And so what we do have is some of these traditions where things do mean very distinct playing techniques. So sul ponticello and tasto and ordinario are still valid. I think Debussy, because he writes poco viv, everyone worries about, does that mean the rest of the piece is non-viv? This is the performance practice of Debussy, but there's no vibrato in Debussy. We can't recreate the performance practice of Debussy right now because we don't have the same air and concert halls and the same moment. Shame, we can't have time travel, but we can have our feelings the same, and we know that in that instance he knew that note, a little vibrato, is what he wanted.
Imagine that we want precise instructions so we know exactly what, but leeway is everything. If you look at an Elgar score, it's quite, in one way it's precisely notated, but in another way it's it trusts you to be musical. It's enough to trust the musician. If it's too didactic, there's no, the composer's trying to trying to beat it out of the musician. It's not going to work. And if there's no information there, then the player doesn't trust the composer. So it's difficult to legislate about, but you know when it's right.